Chicago White Sox here make a deal, and they get Jake Diekmann from the Boston Red Sox for Reese Maguire. So right here, Diekmann, he's a much-needed lefty in the bullpen that the White Sox need. And he's been up and down this season, but the number's still pretty decent. 38 in the third, 5-1 record, a save, 51 strikeouts, a 4.23 ERA, and a 1.49 whip here for Diekmann on the season. So Diekmann, we know he's been a good lefty throughout the last few seasons with the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. And he's a guy that's going to help the White Sox here win in a pennant race for the AL Central. But in terms of fantasy baseball, obviously he's not going to have any fantasy value here as Jake Diekmann. But he's definitely going to be a guy that's going to go out there, try to get tough lefties out in these ball games. And that's what you need at this time of the year. Teams need to solidify their bullpen with lefties, setup mans, or closers, whatever it's going to take to help these teams. And that's exactly what the White Sox is doing. And now in the deal, the Red Sox are getting Reese Maguire, like I mentioned, a catcher. And this season here, we really haven't seen Maguire. Only 151 at-bats, no home runs, 10 RBIs, 12 runs scored, 225 average, and a 261 on base. His numbers obviously aren't good. He's been in the Toronto Blue Jays system as well earlier in his career. And now with the trade with Christian Vasquez to the Houston Astros earlier in the day here, Maguire will possibly be the backup over there in Boston, or even the starter, depending what other moves they make. So right here, it seems like a minor trade, but Diekmann could definitely pay big dividends for the White Sox down the stretch, getting a big lefty out in the playoffs or even getting into the playoffs. So right here, Jake Diekmann goes from the Red Sox to the White Sox, and we'll see if he could help the Shy Sox for the remainder of the season.